Oh, sweet mother of
Bacon!
So I take it from the clapping that you enjoyed that episode?
Only because I have ideas of where I think it's going.
Ah, good. So we're finally getting into
Which-
speculation territory. So what do you think's going to happen next then? Where do you think we're going?
Well, and you were right. I do like Amos. I
know
Amos.
my mother, folks. I told her before she started watching this that Amos was going to be her favorite character.
Well, I'm not going to say he's my favorite yet because we haven't seen all the characters.
Try to remember the frame. Don't keep leaning that way because you keep leaning out.
I'm not going to say that he's my favorite because we haven't seen all the characters yet. But it's something about his directness and his honesty that I like. You know, I believe if he says he will put you out the airlock, you can almost bet on it. Well, you can count on it.
I'm a man of my word.
Unless something happens, you go walk that plank. So I respect that in him. All of a sudden, I'm very interested in the spy. I know he has a job to do, but what he was getting ready to do to Amos showed a different character, even for him.
He left me with no choice.
Well,
I mean, he's a spy, so anything can happen.
He was just active. He was just using the skills he has to survive.
Yeah, anything can happen. I liked his play on Holden. Everybody seems to play Holden. He said, at least let me know if you're going to give me mercy.
Well, he really wanted to. He was telling them, you know, if you are going to kill me, just tell me. Don't like try to.
Holden's not the one.
Hold it back
now,
up.
Amos, on the other hand, he'll tell him. But Holden, no. I don't think he's reached his niche yet where he's strong enough to do what it might take going forward in the show. Because there's some mighty players here, and I don't think Holden's one of them. And then maybe he is. He's a combination of, what, 8 groups of people?
No, 8 people. So 5, I think 5.
So he was genetic?
Yeah,
genetically
he was
engineered?
Genetically engineered, yeah.
Okay, so no telling what's in him.
The combination of the genes.
We don't know the other people?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's not like he's some sort of superhuman or something.
No, but we don't know the other people. You know, there may be something dormant in there somewhere. I don't know. Who knows?
Linkler's a crazed maniac. It's just a misguided effort of mine to create a morally neutral super leader by combining the DNA of Adolf Hitler and Abraham Lincoln.
You think we're watching X-Men?
Look, I get involved in these shows, and then all of a sudden something comes up that's unexpected.
You think Jacob from Lost is gonna like just show up and start like talking about how everyone's special?
You know we don't talk about Lost.
Anyway.
I watched that thing forever.
Okay.
See, he's getting ready to open up a can of worms.
Down.
But and I liked Lost.
So what do you think? What do you think is about the fact that everybody's storylines seem to be converging on Eros?
Well, and the Phoenix thing.
Phoebe.
I mean, Phoebe, whatever.
Seriously. Get that right. That's something.
Well, I had the PH right.
Phoebe.
PHOE. I had that part right.
So everything seems to have started on Phoebe.
No, everything seems to have started somewhere. I'm not sure whether it was Phoebe.
Okay.
You know,
I'm saying at this point in the show, all we really know about is that Phoebe seems to have been in something happened on Phoebe.
That they have made clear.
A lot of people appear to be reacting to what happened on Phoebe.
And then they said doggy balls.
Donkey balls.
Doggy, whatever, somebody's balls.
So the thing about that is that, okay, so the spy was talking about how he knows that Martians will sometimes go undercover and that they'll use a series of code words that they slip into conversation to let other Martian captains know
to leave them alone.
Leave me alone. I know this looks suspicious, but it's because I'm doing something. And so none of them were really believing the spy until Alex thought about it and remembered back when he was a young pilot and was out on a patrol in pirate territory, and they ran across a ship that was acting weird. And, you know, his captain was telling the guy, yeah, we're going to board you and everything. And the guy was basically just stalling him, just like he was doing with them. And all of a sudden said the word donkey balls, and it stuck in his head because it's such a weird word. But that, like, when his captain heard the word, he instantly stopped what they were doing and told Alex to change course instead of intercepting them, to just change course. And then nobody talked about what happened on that mission. And so that was Alex realizing that the spy, was telling them something that was probably legit. You know, so that's what the whole donkey balls conversation was. And
But
Alex,
we also noticed that the spy is still chained up, which Amos probably gonna throw in the airlock and then get electrocuted.
No, Holden allowed him to have quarters. That's why he was in there. It's just he's under guard and he has no access.
Holden is Holden.
He's just stupid as a stick, poor thing.
Holden is a man of honor.
If you were here, Holden, if you were here, I probably would hit you in the back of your head.
He is an honorable man who doesn't just do things to people just to do them.
He's an honorable man that did not follow orders. He was given an order.
So do you think they're going to find this?
And he did not follow it, which caused 2 ships. 2 ships.
Well,
that's all I got to say about that.
The second thing wasn't not following orders, but it was an
he did not follow orders.
Whose orders? He was the person in command technically at that point. So
he was told not to send the distress call.
So he overrode them basically. But that is a bit of a character flaw for Holden.
Yes, it is. He is
impulsive, and he also makes unilateral decisions that involve other people. If he thinks he's right,
got a lot of people
he just
killed.
Makes a decision and doesn't really care about what other people think he should do.
And I haven't seen any remorse either.
So they arrived at that. Well, in fairness, they've also been kind of running around like chickens without their heads. And so
no, but even with him telling,
really sit and think and really contemplate the.
No, but even with him telling Amos that if he was to shoot on the people as they board, you know, that he would shoot him in the head with his hands shaking. Now he probably would have done it, but I'm not sure. Amos probably would have shot him first.
No, Amos was prepared to shoot at the people coming through the door.
You know,
like
so
he told Holden, "Look, I mean, if you're gonna do it, do it." I mean,
exactly, but he was shaking. So, but then Ushalala, who went just to find out about Holden.
Yeah, so she could try to understand whether or not he really seemed like the type of person who would actually have been responsible for the stuff that it seems like he's responsible for right now.
That is not the reason why she went.
Okay, what is the reason why she went?
I believe she went basically to decide whether or not she talked about intercepting him and taking him.
Yeah, she wanted to interrogate him.
She wanted him dead, just like her son's dead.
Good guess, but wrong.
Okay, that's an interesting conclusion you leaped to. I don't really understand what you think supports that.
For some reason, whatever has happened to her son, he might not even be dead. How we know?
No, her son's, well, as far as I know anyway, he's dead.
Well, I mean, the show will continue. I mean, there's a lot of people, what's his name, searching for the Mao lady, and she might be dead, but then she might be alive. Who knows? Did you see any of these people die? No, we have not.
No.
So
we also don't have any reason to believe that she's dead. All we know is that she's somewhere out there missing.
Just like we have no reason to believe that her son is
just like
dead.
this Lionel Pulaski guy is missing.
Yeah, he could have. That we may not even know who this guy is. Who is he?
It's the person Fred Johnson once found.
Why?
This operative.
Well, I mean,
and
the plot thickens, people. But
so they were sent to that asteroid, that little asteroid. That was apparently the coordinates that Lionel Pulaski last sent for a rendezvous. So what do you think they're going to find on that asteroid?
They're going to find what's his name floating around.
Lionel Pulaski? You think he's just going to float
No,
around?
they go find what's his name? Mako, what's his name? The one the guy shot out of the air.
Oh, Diogo?
I'm telling you.
You think Diogo?
I honestly believe
you think Diogo has floated like millions of miles?
I honestly believe their crew is growing. What did I say? Didn't I say the little spy guy would be on the thing? Was he not there?
He was there.
Oh, okay, so
I would say he's not part of the crew yet. Though,
but give me credit for seeing some things ahead.
He doesn't have free access to the ship or anything. I would not consider him part of the crew.
Yeah.
I admire your optimism.
All that's happened is his helpfulness has given him a reprieve. He's got
a temporary one until Amos get a hold of him. But he and Amos may become good friends.
Yeah, who knows?
You never know.
Who knows?
But
Stranger things,
I found
I'm sure
this one
have
interesting.
Stranger things, I'm sure have happened.
I like this one. I found it interesting.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm trying to remember what the next episode is called. Let's see real quick.
Oh, salvage. Okay.
Ah, yes, that's right. So, what do you? So, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready for the next episode, and I'm gonna go check on some beans. So we're gonna say goodbye, guys. Go
Bye.
click like and subscribe and hit the bell and all that good stuff if you want. I really hope you'll do that because, you know, the best thing about being BLT is having all the friends with the clogged arteries and everything. So anyway, see you guys next time.
Well, I am enjoying having you come in with us and, you know, watch a show and just have fun.
I feel like Mr. Rogers' music should have played.
Thanks
over there
a
or
lot.
something.
Well, I got the violin. All right.
Not sure I understand that.
Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great one. Bye.
Weirdo.